What's up, guys, and welcome back to the NWR podcast. Today is November 15th, and I don't know, we haven't recorded it since Hurricane Helene, but because our yard has been a big mess, because last time we recorded maybe 2 weeks after Hurricane Helene. I don't remember exactly, but it was a mess, and trying to pick up from all that, cutting down trees that we've had, so really been a week. And y'all know, it's crazy. So today's topic is on moving to South Carolina. So that's our big topic today. So like what's like here and we're gonna have that all in today's podcast. Thanks to Riverside for making this podcast possible. Guys, with Riverside, it makes it recording a podcast even easier than before. All you gotta do is just click the button and really just talk. That's pretty much all you do with easy to read scripts and so much more. And all you have to do is start off today right now at riverside.fm for all information. So, it's been so crazy really lately. So, trying to do with that and like just stuff we gotta do. So today, like I said, it's Friday. Nice. We finally get time to kind of do what we want, I guess you could say, because we've been so busy. There's so much to do. That's always something to do, but it just makes it easier to do it with friends and family along to help out. So one of our questions on today's topic is what is South Carolina? So South Carolina, if you don't know, is a state near North Carolina and Tennessee, all of those great places. So if you're watching on Spotify, I don't think we have the YouTube anymore, but we are still on Spotify. So if you're watching on Spotify, thanks for listening or listening on Spotify. You may see this when I'm fixing to share on my screen. You may not. I don't know for sure. We're still trying to figure that out. But here we are. So here's South Carolina State. I think one of the beautifulest states in the world. And of course, some of the biggest. And you can also explore South Carolina in 3D. So, Greenville, South Carolina is, I think, one of the biggest or best cities. Because you've also got Charleston, Columbia, which are probably one of the biggest. But Greenville is just so much fun because you get to go downtown, see it all happen. So if you're new to the podcast, you always know that we kind of talk about life and relate it back to the Bible and stuff like that. But South Carolina has really great churches. If you are just moving to South Carolina for the first time, it's really simple and easy to start. So, all you start is just find a place and then just go to Greenville or Columbia or someplace like that where you can just kind of get out in the city, figure out what's going on around you. Because once you kind of get in the city vibe, it's so much fun. Because Greenville has Fall for Greenville, the Greenville festivals, all of that you can check out in South Carolina, so which makes it really, really nice to have all of that kind of squashed in one, So really, we try coming in, what's up with the podcast? You haven't recorded in a long time. We're aware. Let me just say that we are definitely aware. We have not recorded in a long time. We really should record, but haven't either had time or it's just been really busy and it's just kind of too hard to kind of just squish all together. So, so So how's your week been? We are still doing polls. What are polls? You may be asking, what are polls? You go to Spotify. It's really easy. Do is Spotify, and if you go to Spotify, all you do, it's really simple and really easy. So when you go to Spotify, you go to our podcast, NWR podcast. Really simple, really easy. Now you can do this on mobile, on your tablet, just whatever you kind of do it on. So I'm doing it on the Spotify app on my phone. So you can go to like one of our episodes, which sorry y'all. Really, like this week has been so crazy because like it's just kind of cold and flu season, kind of because it's winter time, and crazy. So if you're watching on Spotify, we are starting polls, which we're gonna have already started that. And if you go to Spotify and you go to our latest episode, which was going through Hurricane Helene, you click on it. You go to the very bottom of the screen. It says poll. At least it should. Camera pretend like I'm playing it, and then we're gonna. There is no poll, and I don't know why. Okay, and then also it says that we have promotional content, which we don't. But it does say that. So we do have the option for polls. So our last poll was made October 12th, which that was almost a whole month ago, if a few days ago. So you can comment on the show. You can also do a poll, which is poll. It said, how did Hurricane Helene impact you? So you can click. I'm going to try to do 4 options, I guess. But the 2 that I put first for that one was just say, pray for us. It was bad. But it was great. Or you can just check them however you want to and then click vote. So then I'll get a notification and then we'll announce it on the show. So guys, after this podcast, this episode, we'll have 6 episodes, or no, 7. That's actually pretty good. And we're not doing the best, but remember, you always share with your family and friends, so then we can kind of like a family show, So back to today's topic: how is it living in South Carolina? Different from any other state? Well, South Carolina, we just got beautiful beaches and beautiful places. We got more city life. So it's like if you don't want to be in North Carolina or New York, come to Greenville. It's like half of New York and it feels better. It feels better, looks better. My favorite is going to the Greenville Drive games at Florida Field. That's always fun. So once you get here, if you are moving from out of state, it's always great to just come check us out. Check all kinds of things out that you could be doing. So, guys, I want to let you know about our show. So, I'm really coughing. Sorry. So we literally have not had many listeners on the show. So it says we have 322 impressions. So, which basically, summing up, most of it is male and female. So we have 60% female, 40% male, which is great because we have both. We have about 0 to 17 is our age, is about 20%. 35 years old to 44 years old is a 40%, and our 45 years old to 59 is a 40%. So we're all in the United States, of course. Most people listen to it on Spotify, but some are 28% listen to it on Spotify for podcasters is what they used to call it, but now they call it Spotify for creators. Which I didn't even know you could kind of do that, but I guess you can. Well, I think you just like. Okay, so I don't know. I think you can like look it up, and it will say. I don't know. So we're changing our name just a little bit to the NWR podcast GVL, or the NWR GVL podcast, and we're gonna do just NWR podcast dash GVL. And all that's gonna do is just make it where it's easier to, because now we're still gonna be calling it NWR podcast, but if you live in Greenville or whatever, and that's where you have it, so that's where it's just kind of easier. Just kind of have it as a GVL, so then you can easily find it, I guess. So we're still trying to get a website. Let me just say it's not going really well, but we are getting a website and maybe even an app. We're partnering up with Glide for either Subsplash. We're gonna figure out which one we're gonna do. Probably Glide more likely than not. And if we do Glide, we can get that free, but you also have to download it with a special thing. So we're gonna try to get that up. Just try to make it where y'all can get. We're gonna get an app where it's just easier for you if y'all want to. Maybe you are easier just kind of getting an app with all the notifications, or I mean, it may not even have notifications. It would just at least be where our latest shows are. But we're gonna partner with somebody to either get an app, or something like that. So, it's crazy to think that we're already so far ahead in like our technology. Like like you can look up pretty much, like we can get apps made. We may partner with Subsplash or Glide, whatever one, to kind of get because this is a Bible cast basically. Now we don't always have like kind of like Sadie Robertson. She has Bible stuff, but she also talks about other things in the world. So we may just get a Subsplash, or kind of partnering up, see what we get for free. More likely than not, we'll have to just get like we're gonna get Glide. We officially decided just a few seconds ago that we're gonna get Glide. They have alright apps. They could be better, but it's easier because they are no powered code apps, so you don't have to code all of this stuff to make it look good. Now, granted, you do want to make it look good, but you don't have to do all the extra work. It kind of does it for you. So, to sum it up, South Carolina is great. It's great food, great people, and great places, all for you to come check out. So if you are not sure about living in South Carolina, just look it up. Or you can get a 3D tour on Google Earth, guys. Thanks to my friends at Google Earth, you can get easy places, 3D. You can find them. All you have to do is just search wherever, and kind of started there. So it's going to be really great. So we hope that y'all have a great weekend, because sorry guys, I'm trying to. We have a great weekend coming up, we hope. And we're hoping that we can kind of spread the gospel, get something fun to do. So we are getting our app created as we speak. Our marketing team is a great team that's helping us get this app started. So all you have to do once we'll get it up and we'll post it as a post on Spotify. Maybe we don't know yet. Okay, so we'll let you know as soon as it kind of gets built. So they just let me know just a few seconds ago that it's running great, everything's running smoothly, but they are still working on some tools and stuff to just make it better. But they are gonna make it really nice. So they are working behind the scenes to get this done. Okay, so officially, guys, thanks to me and the wonderful team, they are now we're able to, if you want the app, you can do it right now. I'm trying to say something, but at the same time, I'm trying to think about it. If you want our app, nobody said you had to have it, but we would love for you to have it. If you want the app, all you gotta do right now, we're gonna have it. If you're listening on Spotify, you can get the app. And what this about right now, we are fixing to give you the publishing link. We're fixing to give you the publishing link right now. So if you do want the app, it is now live. So that means it's just really simple and easy to upload that. So if you do want to upload, guys, I think I just was screen recording a blank screen. I'm sorry, guys. So here is this. Okay, so if you do want to scan it, we're giving you like 15 seconds. If you're watching on Spotify, we're giving you until 9:12 or our showtime. I'm giving you like exactly 1 minute if you do want to install it. It's really simple, really easy. You got to click on the link once it shows you, and we're gonna see if we can get the camera also pulled up on here. Okay. Hey, so if you are watching on Spotify, you see that right there. You click on the app, and it will bring you to this page. Take the top 3 little lines, and it will say "Add to home screen," or after a little bit, it will say "Install app," and after you click "Install app," it's finished. It's done.